Have you ever wondered why some people seem to age with vitality and grace, while others appear to decline rapidly? Most people think of genetics or sheer luck when it comes to longevity, but the truth is, there's a lot more to the story. In the world of healthy aging, there are crucial factors often overlooked, subtle yet powerful traits that can significantly impact how long and how well we live. This video will reveal 5 dangerous traits that unfortunately make seniors more susceptible to an early demise. These aren't just minor inconveniences. They are often unforeseen yet critically important aspects of our daily lives and mindsets. The good news is, once you understand these traits, you can absolutely do something about them. This isn't just speculation. These points are supported by extensive research and real-world observations. So, stay with us until the very end, because the last point might just be the most vital of all. Now, let's dive into the first dangerous trait. Trait 1. The trap of social isolation. Social isolation isn't just about feeling lonely. It's a profound lack of social connections and a limited social network. For seniors, this can manifest in various ways: living alone with infrequent family visits, losing friends, or a lack of participation in community activities. This isn't merely a comfort issue, it's a serious health risk. Research consistently shows that social isolation can be as detrimental to your health as smoking 15 cigarettes a day or being obese. It increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, cognitive decline, depression, and a weakened immune system. When individuals lack regular social interaction, their stress hormones can remain elevated, leading to chronic inflammation and cellular damage, accelerating the aging process. Think about Eleanor, a vibrant woman who, after her husband passed away and her children moved across the country, gradually withdrew from her social circle. She stopped attending her weekly bridge game, declined invitations for coffee, and spent most of her days at home. Initially, she felt a sense of peace in her solitude, but soon she started experiencing frequent colds. Her memories seemed foggier, and she often felt an overwhelming sense of sadness. Her doctor noted her declining health and attributed many of her physical ailments to her increasing isolation, recognizing the profound mind-body connection. Eleanor's story is a stark reminder that our social ties are as essential as our physical health. To combat the trap of social isolation, actively seek out ways to connect. This means making a conscious effort, even when it feels difficult. Join a local senior center, volunteer for a cause you care about, take a class, or participate in a walking group. If mobility is an issue, explore online communities or regular video calls with loved ones. Even a daily phone call with a friend can make a significant difference. The implication here is clear. Nurturing your social connections is not a luxury, but a necessity for longevity and well-being. Reinvesting in your social life can dramatically improve your mood, sharpen your mind, and even bolster your physical health, making you less susceptible to illness and promoting a longer, happier life. Trait 2. The sedentary lifestyle syndrome. The second dangerous trait is the insidious sedentary lifestyle. It's more than just a lack of rigorous exercise. It's the habitual pattern of minimal physical activity, often characterized by prolonged sitting and a general aversion to movement. For seniors, this can involve spending most of the day in a chair, watching television, or engaging in passive hobbies without incorporating any form of physical exertion. The consequences of this lifestyle are far-reaching and severely damaging. A sedentary lifestyle dramatically increases the risk of chronic diseases like type 2 diabetes, heart disease, obesity, and certain cancers. It leads to muscle atrophy, bone density loss, poor circulation, and a decline in metabolic function. Our bodies are designed for movement, and when we fail to move them, they begin to deteriorate at an accelerated rate. Consider the example of Arthur, a retired accountant who, after decades of desk work, embraced retirement as an opportunity to do nothing. His daily routine shifted from walking to the office and moving around to sitting on the sofa for hours, engrossed in books and TV shows. He often joked about his retirement uniform of sweatpants. Within a couple of years, Arthur found himself increasingly breathless from short walks. His joints ached constantly, and his energy levels plummeted. His doctor warned him about his rising blood pressure and cholesterol, directly linking them to his lack of physical activity. Arthur's story highlights how quickly the body can decline without consistent movement. To avoid the sedentary lifestyle syndrome, the key is consistent, mindful movement, not necessarily high-intensity workouts. Start small and build up. Incorporate short walks into your day, even if it's just around the house. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Stand up and stretch every hour, or engage in gentle exercises like Tai Chi or yoga. Consider joining a walking club or finding a fitness buddy for accountability. The implication is that every bit of movement counts. By actively integrating physical activity into your daily routine, you can strengthen your heart, build muscle and bone mass, improve flexibility, boost your mood, and significantly reduce your risk of premature death, ensuring a more vibrant and active senior life. If you're finding these insights helpful so far, please comment below to let me know. Trait 3. Chronic unmanaged stress. Chronic unmanaged stress is the persistent mental and emotional pressure that, left unchecked, can wreak havoc on a senior's health. It's not the occasional stress of a forgotten appointment, but the ongoing worry about finances, health, family issues, or a general sense of unease. For seniors, sources of stress can be amplified by health concerns, loss of loved ones, or changes in living situations. This continuous state of anxiety keeps the body in a prolonged fight-or-flight response, leading to a cascade of damaging physiological effects. Chronic stress elevates cortisol levels, which can suppress the immune system, increase inflammation, damage blood vessels, impair memory, and contribute to high blood pressure and heart disease. It essentially accelerates the aging process at a cellular level. Imagine Mary, who worried incessantly about her adult children's financial struggles and her own declining health. She would often lie awake at night, her mind racing with anxious thoughts. She dismissed her constant headaches and digestive issues as just getting old, never realizing they were direct manifestations of her unmanaged stress. Over time, her blood pressure soared, and she developed severe insomnia, further exacerbating her health problems. Mary's experience underscores how pervasive and destructive unchecked stress can be, slowly eroding one's health and well-being. To combat chronic, unmanaged stress, developing effective coping mechanisms is paramount. This isn't about eliminating stress entirely, that's often impossible, but about changing your response to it. Practice mindfulness meditation, deep breathing exercises, or gentle yoga. Engage in hobbies that bring you joy and a sense of calm, whether it's gardening, painting, or listening to music. Consider talking to a therapist or counselor to learn stress management techniques. Spend time in nature, as studies show it significantly reduces stress hormones. The implication of addressing chronic stress is profound. By actively managing your stress levels, you can lower your risk of chronic diseases, improve cognitive function, enhance your immune system, and cultivate a greater sense of peace and resilience, leading to a longer, healthier life. Trait 4. Poor nutritional habits. The fourth dangerous trait is a pattern of poor nutritional habits. This isn't always about outright malnutrition, but rather a consistent diet lacking essential nutrients and often loaded with processed foods, excessive sugars, and unhealthy fats. For seniors, this can stem from a variety of reasons: difficulty preparing meals, reduced appetite, financial constraints, or simply a lack of awareness about healthy eating. The impact of poor nutrition on an aging body is catastrophic. It weakens the immune system, exacerbates chronic diseases, contributes to muscle and bone loss, impairs cognitive function, and slows down the body's natural repair processes. Essentially, it starves the body of the building blocks it needs to maintain health and fight off illness. Consider the case of Robert, a widower who, after his wife passed, found cooking for one to be a chore. He resorted to quick, easy meals, frozen dinners, takeout, and lots of sugary snacks. He often skipped breakfast and ate irregularly. Despite not being overweight, Robert frequently felt fatigued, had trouble concentrating, and was prone to infections. His doctor noted deficiencies in several key vitamins and minerals, directly linking them to his dietary choices. Robert's story illustrates that convenience can come at a steep price when it compromises nutrition, leading to a silent decline in overall health. To avoid the pitfalls of poor nutritional habits, focus on consuming a diverse, nutrient-rich diet. Prioritize whole foods, plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. Reduce your intake of processed foods, sugary drinks, and unhealthy fats. If cooking is a challenge, explore meal delivery services that offer healthy options or consider preparing larger batches of healthy meals and freezing portions. Consult with a dietitian or your doctor to understand your specific nutritional needs. The implication here is that nutrition is your body's fuel and medicine. By making conscious, healthy food choices, you can boost your energy levels, strengthen your immune system, protect your bones and muscles, enhance cognitive function, and significantly reduce your risk of age-related diseases, providing a powerful foundation for a longer, more vibrant life. Trait 5. Lack of purpose and meaning. The fifth and perhaps most insidious dangerous trait is the lack of purpose and meaning in life. This isn't a tangible physical ailment, but a profound internal state where an individual feels they have no significant reason to get up in the morning, no goals to pursue, and no contribution to make. For seniors, this can arise after retirement, the loss of a spouse, or when children have grown and left home. The impact of lacking purpose is deeply detrimental to both mental and physical health. Studies show a strong correlation between a sense of purpose and longevity. Without it, individuals are more prone to depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and even an increased risk of cardiovascular events. It drains motivation, reduces engagement with life, and can lead to a quicker decline in overall well-being. Think of George, a retired teacher who, after dedicating 40 years to his students, found himself with an abundance of free time, but nothing to fill it with. He stopped reading, canceled his volunteer work, and spent his days passively watching television. He often expressed feeling useless and invisible. Despite being physically healthy, George's overall demeanor became increasingly bleak, and his doctor observed a rapid decline in his cognitive sharpness, which was attributed more to his lack of engagement than any underlying disease. George's experience highlights how a void of purpose can sap the very will to live and thrive, impacting health as profoundly as any physical illness. To cultivate a powerful sense of purpose, actively seek out activities that resonate with your values and bring you a sense of fulfillment. This could involve volunteering for a cause you believe in, learning a new skill, mentoring younger individuals, engaging in creative pursuits like writing or painting, or even taking on a part-time job that offers intellectual stimulation. It's about identifying what makes you feel alive, useful, and connected to something larger than yourself. The implication is clear. A strong sense of purpose provides resilience, boosts mental well-being, and actually promotes physical health by keeping your mind engaged and your spirits high. By actively pursuing meaning in your later years, you can significantly enhance your quality of life and potentially extend your lifespan, living with a sense of vitality and contribution until your last days. As we've explored, these 5 dangerous traits, social isolation, a sedentary lifestyle, chronic unmanaged stress, poor nutritional habits, and a lack of purpose, are not merely minor inconveniences but profound factors that can significantly impact how long and how well seniors live. The core message here is that aging is not simply a passive process dictated by genetics. It's an active journey influenced heavily by our choices and our mindset. The truly encouraging news is that these traits are not fixed. You possess the incredible power to make transformative changes in your life. It is never too late to start cultivating meaningful connections, incorporating more movement into your day, managing your stress, nourishing your body with wholesome foods, and discovering or rediscovering a powerful sense of purpose. Each small step you take in these areas builds momentum towards a healthier, happier, and longer life. So ask yourself, which of these traits resonates most with you right now? Where will you begin to focus your energy today to make a positive shift? Perhaps it's reaching out to an old friend, taking a 10-minute walk, or planning a nutrient-rich meal. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more valuable content on healthy aging, and share it with someone you care about who might benefit from these insights. Your support helps us create more resources to empower healthy and fulfilling lives. We'll see you in the next video.